what's our first bet?
Okay, the first bet. So there will be a Billboard Top 100 song created by AI.
A Billboard
Yes.
Top 100 song created by AI.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is, we just don't want to do predictions. I'm going to show you the latest in AI lyric and song creation. And
to give us a little warm up here to just level set where we're at and how much further we'd have to go.
And we're going to talk a little bit about what happened earlier in the year as well. So,
and we don't think there's been one already, because if you told me there's been one and one of the Grimes mashups had made it, I would have not. I would have believed it, but I don't think one has, because we would know that.
Yeah, and I don't think it went into the top 100.
Got it.
Right?
So it has to be in the top 100, and it has to be 100% created by AI, not this is, Taylor Swift, and then they do a little AI on it. It's an AI artist or an AI representation of, would the AI representation of Grimes count? I think it would, yeah.
We're going to allow that to be part. That's okay. That's sufficient. If someone takes an AI voice. And so I think we have Nick on with us. Nick, you have, just for a quick recap, let's go backwards, the AI Drake collaboration. Can you throw that on for us, Nick?
Yeah, so this is from earlier in this year. Remember, there was a song Heart on My Sleeve that everybody thought was real. And this was sort of in the early stages of generative AI, where people were kind of confused about if Drake actually did this or not. And here's just a video. This isn't the person who made it, but here's just a guy basically recreating how they did it very simply.
The vocals. Okay. She know what she need. Oh, I need. Oh, she bless. Uploading those vocals to an AI generator.
She know what she need. Oh, I need.
Oh, man. A de-esser.
She know what she need.
Auto-tune artist, making sure that he's in key. Some light reverb on top. So this is the final result.
Got my heart on my sleeve and the knife in my back. What's with that? Hey, 21, I love him. That's my brother. That's my...
I kind of like Producer Bay.
I know.
I mean, what's up with Producer Bay? That guy should be... I mean, he's handsome. He's got the accent, and he's got the... I mean, do you see his hand-eye coordination, the speed at which he's editing that stuff?
Yeah.
Man, Producer AI Bay has got potential. Man, he's got to drop some more tracks. So what you're saying here,
Aiden Kenway, by the way, is his name.
Kenway, shout out.
So that was 6 months ago, right? So that was... so that's what, it's out there. People have figured out how to do it. Anybody can take
It's indistinguishable. It's indistinguishable today.
Correct.
So let's just put that out there. So it's indistinguishable. So what we're really betting on here is, and I guess I'll go first on this one. Before we do
it's
one more piece of evidence here.
Now, at the end of last year, because we've got to have, it's okay. It's
well
good.
produced.
We're very excited. This is awesome. So at the end of last year, just a couple of weeks ago, a week ago, Suno.ai was released, and they already have their own trending list, like you would see in a
Spotify.
Like a Spotify, exactly. And people have created different. Obviously, there's a Christmas tune up here. Here's a bluegrass, inspirational, lively, and so I'll just kind of rewind this back and hit play.
Well, pack up your guitar, leaving this town.
Okay. And so what this does is you can create, and what I did, and I'm just going to keep going forward here. I actually made a Paw Patrol drill rap song. And so that was my my prompt was using the characters of Paw Patrol, make a,
So
Paw
breaking
Patrol.
all copyright violations here. You got the Paw Patrol IP, you've got whatever artist.
Well, I got their
rap
names.
style 50 Cent in here. I love it.
And so I'm going to play this. And let's go back here. Just rewind this here.
Cease and desist coming.
We see we run this game. Paw Patrol, yeah, we got the fame. Run a mission, we never back down. Just rush a bubble, we run this down. We bucking heroes, never gonna quit. We got the buzz, never.
Okay. So.
Oh, yeah, man. I can see kids digging that.
Yeah. And so, again, now we've gone from what we saw in the YouTube video where you had to at least, put the lyrics in yourself, write the lyrics. This is all just prompt based.
Yes.
The music is prompt and the lyrics are also generated just on a theme.
Full service here.
Full AI, what we call AI all the way down.
All the way down. Got it.
Yeah. So that's what we have. You can do sort of be really bespoke, or you can just say, type in prompts. There's a Spotify. One of those songs makes it in the top 100. Under July 1st.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to take the over. Now let me explain why.
Okay.
It's clearly this is easily technically possible. In fact, it's probable. And in fact, we probably could have had a Billboard 100 in the last year or so. So what you have to understand when making this bet, this is my thinking behind the bet. Now, wait, have you picked your choice over or under?
Well, no. what we're going to do is you got to go first. So next time I get to go first. So
okay, so I have to take the other. Okay, great.
Yeah, exactly.
So you have the under by default. I took the over.
Over.
The reason it's the over, and the reason I'll win this one, hands down, is because nothing happens in the music industry without the music industry making it happen. This is an industry. It's kind of like China, right? Like they'll decide what the renminbi is. They'll decide the stock price. They'll decide inflation. They'll decide what GDP is. Everything is decided by the people in charge. So the music industry runs like a communist country or, any other, dictatorship. So the music industry, you'd have to ask, would they want this? Would they want it now? I think the music industry is a little scared of doing this right now and opening up this can of worms with artists. So the only way this could happen is if a true artist like Taylor Swift, who has more leverage over the music platforms than the platforms have over her, right? So how many artists have more power than the music industry itself? It's Taylor Swift, it's Jay-Z, it's Beyonce. And you could tell this because remember Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Taylor Swift all took the music off of Spotify at different points in time to make a point.
Yep.
So I don't know who else is in that rarefied air, but I think it's those three. So unless one of those three says, I'm putting out this AI Jay-Z track, and I don't think Jay-Z would ever do it. I don't think Beyonce would ever do it. And I don't think Taylor Swift would ever do it unless they were doing it as some sort of a goof or proof of concept. So I think and I don't think the music industry is ready for this because it would create all kinds of union issues, contract issues, and other things that would trigger artists to not want to participate in the music industry, or it just creates a fight and tension that they don't want. It's smoke they don't want yet. So that's why I'm picking the over, and that's why I'm going to win $1,000.
Okay, well, I'm going to take the under because remember Rebecca Black Friday?
Yes.
That kind of one-hit wonder, and we have those all the time. And I think given these tools, someone will create at least a one-hit wonder to begin with that'll get into the top 100 this year. So I'm actually okay with the under on this one.
Okay, that's fine. You think that the music industry actually, that 100 list is not picked and sorted over by the music industry. You think you could actually break into it?
It can be an independent song, right? It doesn't have to be on a label.
Yeah.
Right. No, it could be any song in the Billboard 100. The Billboard 100, though, I think is bought and paid for. That's all I'm saying. I don't have evidence of that. I just think this is like a Tony Soprano kind of situation.
Black? How did Rebecca
I think
Black
they let her on. I think anybody gets on that list, it's because they let them on. I think it's, you can look at the history of the music industry.
You're giving us a little bit of the inside. I don't know. See, I don't know that side of the world there, but okay.
I think it's like one of these, the few remaining industries that is run by a cartel.
Okay.
And from what I understand from friends of mine who are in the music industry, and you can look up stories of people putting guns to people's heads and sign over these royalties. And
we should get Rob Goldberg on for an episode because he knows this stuff really well.
He knows this music industry. But I just think the music industry is still like one of the few remaining gangster-esque driven industries. That's why I'm picking the over, but I could be wrong. Who knows?
Okay. Awesome.
All right.
Great. So I'm good with the under. Great. And with action item, let's
coming to me.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Awesome. All right. So we're done the first one.
Yum. Founders always ask me for pitch deck punch-ups, how to make my pitch deck a little better. Well, I've got some great news for you. We work with the team at Miro, like Hero, Miro, M-I-R-O. That awesome whiteboarding software I've told you all about. And we worked with them to create an amazing pitch deck template for founders, which you can see if you're watching the video right now. Or if you're listening, you can see this pitch deck at Miro.com/Miroverse and do a search for pitch deck, Miro.com/Miroverse. Miroverse. I want you to go check this out because our Founder University participants, they love this template. They use it all the time. And so go ahead and check out that pitch deck template. You're going to love it. And if your team is hybrid or fully remote, Miro is incredibly useful for you because it's like an old school whiteboarding session. You know those great ones, but this one is distributed and asynchronous. It lets everybody brainstorm ideas, collaborate on projects from anywhere in the world. This software is so popular. And when you think of Miro, I want you to think of 0 to 1, but faster. If you get all those ideas out on your whiteboard with Miro, you're going to have all kinds of creative breakthroughs. And it's hard to do creative breakthroughs when you're just in text. So Miro is much more than just a simple digital whiteboard. Your team can collaborate on everything: planning, research, design, feedback cycles, and faster inputs equals faster outcomes. And velocity is how startups win. So to access our new Miroverse template and thousands of others, sign up today for a free Miro account at Miro.com/startups, Miro.com/startups. That's Miro.com/startups to sign up for free.